Hello friends, I am Abhishek. So let's see how we can connect ESP32 CAM module with the help of Arduino UNO. Basically, we are using ESP32 CAM module. It is HW ESP32-S. It is also of the AI Thinker category. There are different types of modules available, but more or less I have found all are of the AI Thinker category only. So don't worry, and the following steps will work for almost all the modules. And as you can see, it is a standard Arduino UNO board that will be used for deploying the code as well as the entire project. So let's first begin with the connections. So you have to perform or make the connections accordingly. As you can see, this input output 0, that is IO0 pin is quite important, and its connection has to be done as shown in the figure. And we have other pins, that is UOR and UOT, that is the receiver and the transmitter. And the other, this 5-volt is should be connected to the 5-volt of the Arduino UNO, and the ground obviously should be connected to the ground. Please note this configuration should be as it is as shown in the figure. So moving next, let's install the Arduino IDE. These are very basic and simple steps. You have to go to the website, and based on your operating system, whether you are in Windows or in Mac OS or Linux, just download. For the Windows, you will get a zip file, and just extract it and run the executive file. It will automatically pop up and it will run. And once it is installed, then open the IDE, and you are ready to go. So next, we have to get the ESP32 add-on. If you are familiar with the Arduino UNO IDE, there are certain number of examples, so that it will reduce our task or our labor of writing this code from scratch. So this ESP32 add-on will help with the examples and also with the many important configurations that are required. So to get the ESP32 add-on, just click on the tools in the menu bar, then go to the boards manager and then type ESP32. Then you should install 1.0.4. Usually in some of the tutorials that I have gone through, they have used 1.0.1, but the modern, or at the time of video that I'm making, that is around 2020, all these ESP modules are capable of face recognition and should be compatible with 1.0.4. So just install 1.0.4, you will be good to go. Then go to the tools again, and then select the board ESP32 rover module. So this should be very carefully noted down that ESP32 rover module is selected. Now let's go to the camera web server example. This camera web server example is located in examples. Then you have to go to ESP32, then camera web server. It will open a code, or it will open a project, and then in that you have to add 2 more headers. These are the 2 headers, and below that you will find somewhere where it will be written to enter your SSID and password. So update the Wi-Fi credentials to which you are connected or you want your device to be connected with. So update, like if I am using the GeoFi, I will write the SSID of the GeoFi and the password that I use. And then in the void setup method, you will find a setup method. There, just in the first line itself, add this line. Then you have to uncomment the model AI Thinker, because we are using AI Thinker, and you have to comment down this camera model rover kit. So we are using AI thinker, so you have to uncomment it and comment this. So if you don't want all this hassle, you can just copy the code from the link in the description and just update your Wi-Fi credential and you'll be ready to go. But the question you will ask, why does this modification required and what does it do? This modification actually control the voltage fluctuations. While you will connect your computer and it will access the Wi-Fi, it will create some voltage fluctuations that it controls. This is just an overview, or it will protect from the errors like brownout detector was triggered kind of error. When you will open the serial monitor, you will find those type of errors, so it helps to control that. You don't have to go in deep to that if you just want a working model. Obviously you can dig in deep and discover many avenues that is very interesting. So now check the configuration. Final configuration should go to the tools and you should see that it is ESP32 rover module. Then the upload should be 115200 and the flash frequency should be 40 megahertz and the flash mode should be QIO and it should be huge APP. Partition scheme should be selected and core debug level should be none. You can see if the configuration matches. If it does not, just uh, from the forward menu that you can see, just select the relevant fields. And after this, just upload the project. You have to connect the USB cable of the Arduino with the laptop, and then you have to upload it. But before that, once you have connected the USB cable to the computer, you can check if the connections are okay. You can do this by pressing the reset button on the ESP32 module. As you press it, it will give a flash, white flash, plus an orange light will also blink in the Arduino. So this will establish that you have did all the connections properly. Now you can upload the project. Sometimes it may fail in the first attempt, so you can do another attempt and it will work. So now after this, once uploading is completely done, in the console you will see some downloading and connection is going on. So it is basically trying to connect with the ESP32 module, and then it will download the codes and all the relevant files to the ESP32 module. So that is what it shows. So let it complete till 100%, and you will also see meanwhile continuous blinking of orange light in the Arduino board. Then after this, this 100% is completed. Just go to tools and then select the serial monitor, and after that you should be very careful. You have to unplug the IO 0 pin that we have also discussed earlier. IO 0 pin, you can see in the diagram here also, this IO 0 pin. You have to unplug it. Then you have to press reset button. Then hold on. It will show in the serial monitor that the Wi-Fi is connected. Then it will also give a URL, and you can copy that URL to your web browser, and when you will hit enter, it will open the ESP32 camera service, and you can see that the camera is working properly, and you can also use face recognition, etc. So after running the service, but you should also notice that the cable is connected to the computer. But if you want to deploy it to some external place without the aid of your computer or without the help of your computer, you can do as well. Just be careful, don't change any configuration, just remove the cable from the computer, that is remove the USB cable, from the computer or the laptop, whatever you are using, and attach it to the adapter, such as a mobile charger. It should be about 5-volt output. Then switch on the supply. Then again press the reset button, the ESP32 module. It will again give a flash, and just wait. And then using the same URL that you got earlier in the serial monitor while it was connected to the computer, same copy and paste it there, and you will be able to see the same service of this ESP module there also. So in this way you can deploy it anywhere, and further you can enhance the code, or you can modify more, or you can innovate, and you can store these recordings or some snapshots, or capture images and store it on the memory card also. And you can see whenever you can make a surveillance camera or time-lapse camera, etc. You can go on and on. So for this is it, and for additional information and for this presentation also, I will upload in the link in the description below, and you can post your queries in the link, that is a GitHub link there also, and also in the comments below. So hope you have got something, and thank you.